Hi Sag, welcome and welcome back to Preferher Tarot. I love to see that you prefer me. We're about to get into your reading and see what's going on with you all. Remember that the readings are in general. All of the messages will not resonate with everyone. If you all would like to get a personal reading with me, all of my information is down below. Let's get into this. Alright, we're going to start off with some general messages, then love. I think I'm going to skip the business and finances. Most important messages for Sag. There you are, the Wheel of Fortune, but then it just came out low-key in reverse. I don't think you feel like you're at the top of the wheel, or you feel like things aren't going your way. Seven of Cups. There's some confusion, and then we have the Ten of Swords. You feel betrayed. When it comes down to your emotions, how you feel about something, someone. Let me get more messages. The Ace of Wands is here for you. We have the Three of Cups. Could be like a third party or just a celebration. Nine of Swords. Some worry, doubt, anxiety. Sag. King of Cups. You're being called to control your emotions about these. Because you're having mixed emotions. So sources saying control your emotions about whatever is going on. I feel like you may be trying to cover it up by going out, celebrating, turning up, whatever you got to do. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Why is it here? Page of Cups. I feel like you might feel like you don't have as much as you usually do. You may have had to give out a lot. Maybe you feel like something or someone is being immature. We have a Fool card. I feel like someone was once successful and didn't see some type of lack coming. So I did at the same time. No, I think you received something, but it wasn't as much as you thought it was going to be. So now it's almost as if you have to do what you have, or someone still owes you. What's the Ace of Cups? Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. The Nine of Wands. There you are. You're ready to give up. You're tired. You're exhausted. Your Hermit card. You've been quiet for a long time. The Independence card. The Nine of Coins. Doing something on your own. The Two of Wands. You're ready to do something differently here. The Strength card. You're trying to resist doing something negative. I seen the Ace of Swords and the this some street. Excuse me. The Ace of Swords and the Devil card. Someone trying not to go off. Someone trying not to do something, I'm thinking, illegal. You're trying to do something the right way. That's why you've been controlling yourself. You've been hesitant. But something isn't going your way. Something is off. Let me see. Let me get more messages. What's the Three of Cups? Maybe it's the people you celebrating or turning up with, or you're surrounding yourself with, your friends. It's co-workers. What's the Three of Cups? What's this Three of Cups? We have the King of Swords and the Eight of Cups. No, this might be a reconciliation. We have the Lovers card here at the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Wands. Someone wants to reconcile, reach out, reconcile. Someone's making this decision to reach out. Maybe this is becoming exhausting. No, something is becoming a burden at this point also. So someone knows that work has to be done. Someone knows that they have to put in more work. Maybe because you haven't received what you compensated. You haven't received what you've been looking for. What's the King of Cups? Well, you just haven't received the compensation, right? So we have the Knight of Coins, taking your time, things going slowly, analyzing the situation. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse, it should be in the upright. Or someone's not feeling like themselves. Someone feels unappreciated. Feeling really unappreciated. That song. How much more I can take. Alright, someone doesn't know how much more they can take from you or this other person. This is how you feel, or someone else is feeling exhausted. I don't even see the really love there besides the Three of Cups. But let's go into love messages. Take care of yourself. I'm going to just say that. Most important love messages for Sag. Emperor's trying to fall out. It didn't. But you see it. Most important message for Sag and love. Love messages for Sagittarius. Love messages for the Sag, please. Love messages for the sign of Sagittarius. You were dealing with something of someone toxic, low vibrational, someone who wasn't giving you enough, or you wasn't receiving enough out of the energy, or you wasn't giving enough, you wasn't willing to give. More love messages. But I see you putting the clothes on that toxic energy. We have the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Five of Wands. Or are you really? We have the Emperor card. Loving yourself first, right? But then we have this competition. Maybe it's several people trying to date you. The Emperor card with the Knight of Wands. Maybe you're meeting people out of nowhere, but that is your energy. You could be holding back from dating several individuals. What's the Devil card? Maybe you're choosing yourself over these other individuals that are just trying to fight over you or something. We have the Knight of Swords on top of the Devil card. Either you feel like you can't communicate your truest feelings, or when you communicate, things are harsh. The Four of Swords, maybe you feel like I said, you can't communicate with this Four of Swords. You fell back from something, from building something. There's that working on finances energy again, and then you feel like you or someone feeling like they messed up. Like you could have manifested more. Like what is this? It's supposed to be more. What's the World card? And I guess it has something to do with your love life right now. Now, let's say the same thing, Leo. I think the love and the finances has something to do with each other. So we have the Eight of Wands clarifying the World card. There hasn't been communication. There is no communication, or someone wants to communicate to bring in some type of closure or a gap between you and another person or something like that. The Queen of Cups, someone you love, someone you don't want to give up on, or someone who doesn't want to give up on you. What's the Ace of Cups? High Priestess, following your heart. Following your intuition about following your heart. You're being guided, you're being led. You've been having dreams to go towards your destiny, to have hope and faith, to face your fears. Acknowledge your thoughts. How do you overlook your thoughts and your feelings? You have a one-track mind. Once you focus on one thing, you don't care about nothing else that's going on. And it's almost as if you don't, out of body. All I'm thinking is outer body or out of body experience or something like that. Like you move. You move. When you focus on one thing, you just move towards that direction. You're not thinking about love. You're not thinking about really yourself. You're not thinking about anything else but that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Pay attention to your heart, though. That's what Source is telling me to tell you again. Pay attention to your heart, your emotions, how you feel, your thoughts. What's the Five of Wands? It's like you don't take your time to rest, to think, to meditate. Look at you. Temperance card. Nine of Pentacles. Single energy. Knowing your self-worth. I feel like you're having something is being offered to you, but are you open enough to accept it? The Six of Wands. Celebration. I heard celebrity at first, but celebration for your work. You might feel like you're not receiving what you're worth or what you deserve right now, but you end up receiving some type of recognition for your work, your worth, thing that you did. But it goes back, we talking about relationships, so is that connecting to your love life? All of these majors. What's the High Priestess? The Wheel of Fortune. Now this one isn't upright. That one up, that was in the reverse. Now we have the upright, and I'm getting the chills with the one in the upright, y'all. So we have the Emperor card at the bottom of the deck with the Chariot card. I feel like someone's pushing forward. Had to change some things in their lives. Now you're pushing forward. You follow your heart. You follow your divine guidance. But you're still in the midst of some type of competition. What's the Temperance card? People are against you. You feel like people are against you. In a decision that you made within a home, a relationship, a connection. Nine of Cups and the Six of Cups. Maybe it's someone from your past that you think about reconnecting with, or you think about fighting for, or something like that. But was it worth it? Are you offering to something that was already worthless, or are you accepting, or are you willing to accept an offer from something that was worthless? Let me see. What's the Wheel of Fortune? And I guess it's, yeah. Seems like you don't want to give up on a relationship that was already bringing you, that was already making you tired and exhausted. So we have the Five of Cups on top of the Wheel of Fortune. Turn things around. You feeling sad. You feeling sorry. You feeling like you always messed up. That was from the past. That's that past energy. Dealing with that energy, past trauma. Healing from that. The Hanging Man. Seeing the situation differently. Seeing the situation as an opportunity. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Taking advantage of it. Has something to do with love. Because that Queen of Cups. Can I get some advice there? Here for love. For our Sagittarius. Love it. The Hierophant is here. I feel like you've been avoiding your spiritual calling. I feel like you've been avoiding spiritual guidance to a certain extent, but it's time for something more traditional. I feel like Source has been guiding you this whole time, even if you've been trying to avoid it. Still been guiding you, protecting you, or whatnot. The Moon card, it's time for you to face some type of fears. I feel like you've been looking at something, thinking about making some type of move, doing something, but you haven't quite done it. What's the Hierophant card? The Eight of Cups, you walking away. It's time for you to walk away from something. It's time for you to let go of something. Maybe a messed up relationship, a toxic, effed up relationship, something that fell apart. You didn't expect it to fall apart the way it did, but it was, damn, that was painful. You couldn't quite let that go. It was on your heart. It's on your heart, or it was. I feel like you can finally let go. Source is saying you can finally let go. You can finally let go. You can finally stop denying. Source. Feeling misguided and misled. Feeling like you followed your intuition when it came to love before, and you got heartbroken. So maybe you ended up getting cold or something like that. But Source is saying it's okay to walk away. It's okay to love. No, I'm not saying that just yet. It's okay to walk away from those detrimental relationships in the past or something like that, or disastrous relationships in the past. Anything else? Approach things differently. The Emperor card. The Chariot card. Someone could be coming towards you. You going towards another person. King of Swords, being smart, following your intuition, or going within prayer and meditation if you have to. Going to talk to someone if you have to. The Empress card. But someone's been silent and someone is ready to communicate. Okay, that's what I'm getting there. We could pull a few messages in business, and then I'll move forward. Business and finances for our Sagittarius. What messages do you have regarding business and finances for the sign of Sag? It is connected. It is connected. The love, the relationship, the feelings, your emotions, it is connected some way, somehow, y'all. The Four of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and then, yes, that would be at the bottom of the deck. So, what are you holding back for? Why are you holding back? The Eight of Pentacles, it seems like you haven't been working. You haven't been putting any work. You haven't been putting work in. You decided not to work. Well, if you didn't get paid for something, I guess you wouldn't work. So where's my money? Where's the rest of it? The Six of Swords, you're moving. Okay, if you didn't get paid, I guess it is time to move forward. If it's not worth it, it's time to move on. Work hard, close the cycle up. Can I get some advice then? Nothing major there, but... Oh! I said it's nothing major. As soon as I ask what's the advice, though, it's manifesting. Take some type of action towards your own success. I feel like you can create your own stability and foundation for yourself. Financial stability for yourself. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's get some messages from the Oracle card and I'm finished. Most important message. Someone has some hidden motives or something like that. Most important messages for our Sagittarius. Alright, most important general message for the sign of Sagittarius. Loyal heart in reverse. Someone had a loyal heart. Maybe that was that messed up relationship that you probably couldn't get over. Exchanging gifts in reverse. Let's read both of these really quickly. This was the general messages. Message 35. Protection message. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea? Or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Excuse me. Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a sign that it's time to put away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. Let's read number 27. That's dope. And I'll open right up to 27 too. So it says, be careful what you pray for, because you just might get it and then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. You may find yourself in a situation you've always desired, but know you will have to walk away from, or even fail at it because you can't or won't pay the dues it asks of you. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing the money and paying the taxes. See, that goes back to like creating something. You didn't receive something that you deserve there. And then it's like maybe time to walk away, right? Anyways, even if a windfall bears a cost, it's okay though, because spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life where you find yourself in a victim mode, in a codependent dynamic, or holding on to false sense of control. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. This time has come to distance. This time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of the need for both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. Let's move forward. Most important love message for our Sagittarius is not for you. Not for you. That toxic relationship that you was thinking about going back to, not for you. Change the wind. Allow it to happen. It's not for you. So, you know change is coming for you. You know you're feeling it's not right. What's number? Let me read this. Number 6. Relationship message. Some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. That's not what it's saying. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. Okay? And finance, prosperity message, please and thank you. All right, time to go. It is time for you to leave the situation. It is time to go. It is the higher power. Here it is. Prosperity message. Number 4, you'll be abundant somewhere else, it looks like. Or you become abundant as you move forward. It looks like whatever is going on. Let's see. Read it. Sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from wellspring you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it is due. You wouldn't be a success without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well when this symbol appears. All right, Sag, that was your reading. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if it resonated, how it resonated. Leave it like, shares, all of that good stuff. I love you all that love me, and I will see you all next time. Bye.